this is Coach McCreary from Baseball by the Art, and today's video post is a little bit longer because it deals with an important concept that all hitters have to master, particularly as they get older and they face better pitching. The concept is called keeping your hands inside the baseball. Now, I spent a lot of time in terms of how to actually keep your hands inside the ball and the technical aspects of that, but today I'm going to focus a little bit more attention on the whys. Why would someone want to keep their hands inside the baseball? Now, basically in a nutshell, keeping your hands inside the ball means that when I take the bat in my hands on a path in order to hit the ball, that my hands are pretty much going to be inside or in between the ball that I want to hit and my body. So my hands are staying closer to my body on its path, and then I extend out to hit the ball. The opposite of that would be what is commonly referred to as casting. And the hitter in that case will take his hands, and his first movement on his way to the ball is his hands extend out farther away from him. They cast the bat, so to speak. And so his hands are not staying in between the ball and his body. But today, as I said, I want to talk about the 4 reasons why keeping your hands inside the ball is a good idea for all hitters. The first reason is that it's quicker. Now, we've probably all seen the Winter Olympics or a figure skater go through their routine on the ice, and we've probably inevitably seen a skater spin in place. Now, you've all probably noticed that when the skater keeps her hands or his hands out to their side, the spin is relatively slow. As soon as that skater brings the hands closer to the body, they whip around very quickly. Well, the same principle goes with hitting. If I keep my hands closer to my body when I rotate to hit the ball, my body can rotate much faster, very much like that figure skater can spin much quicker. As soon as I take my hands away from my body, that slows down that rotational process that I'm going to eventually need at some point to actually hit the ball. So the first reason is it's quicker because my hands are a little bit closer to my body on its way to the ball. The second reason is it allows me to wait longer. If I can swing quicker, that means I don't have to start my swing as early. Now, for this purpose here, I'm using this batting tee here. It's a great batting tee that I got from my friends at proxt.com. And in the future, I may do a whole video review on this particular tee. But I'm using it today to show you the difference between keeping my hands inside the ball and actually casting around the ball. Now, if I do cast the ball or cast the bat on its way to the ball, in order for me to get the barrel on the ball, I have to hit the ball way out front of home plate, okay? If I hit this pitch here, the green ball, when I cast, you'll see that I will get jammed because the ball hits this part of the bat. So in order for me to get the barrel on the ball, I have to get the barrel out there much farther and hit it way out here. Now, if I turn the tee here, you can see that's more than 12 inches in terms of a difference between where I could hit the ball versus where I have to hit the ball if I cast. Now, if I keep my hands inside the baseball, I can still keep the barrel on the ball if I'm hitting that green ball. I don't have to hit that pitch out here. I can wait at least 12 inches more in order to hit that ball. So not only do I take a quicker path to the ball, but it allows me to wait longer on the pitch as well, which becomes more important as kids get older and they start to throw harder. This pitch is going to be harder to hit than this pitch, okay? The third reason is that I can develop more power. And I want you to think of the analogy of boxing for this one. Let's say I'm in the batter's box here, and I'll pretend I'm a boxer. If I'm going to hit both of these balls with a punch, I would much rather hit this green ball here because the ball is closer to my body. If I stride and throw a punch, this ball here is still within my power zone. As soon as I start to extend too far on the punch, I lose all my power. Okay? It's like a punching bag or a boxing bag. I don't want to stand too far away because if I reach too far, I lose my power. Well, the same principle occurs here. Because I can wait longer on the pitch, that pitch is going to be more in my power zone as opposed to reaching out and being away from my power zone. So that's the third reason. The fourth reason is that it enables me, if I keep my hands inside the ball, to have a proper angle of the bat when I actually make contact with the ball. You saw before that when I casted my hands out in front of me, I had to make contact with this red ball way out here. And you can see the angle of the bat. If I hit this ball, I am going to hook it foul. So yeah, I might be quick enough to be able to get that barrel out there, but when I do hit that inside pitch, I'm rarely, if ever, going to be able to keep it fair. It's going to hook foul. I may hit the third base coach. I may hit it over the third base dugout. Everybody might go, ooh, about how hard I hit the ball, but I'm never going to be able to keep it fair. If I keep my hands inside the ball and I can hit this green ball here, you can see the angle of the bat. Not only am I going to get the barrel on it, but the angle of the bat changes for the better, and I can keep that inside pitch fair because the angle of the bat is going to take that pitch over the third baseman's head and stay down the left field line, hopefully for a double, maybe even a home run. Hitting this pitch, I'm going to hook it foul. This pitch, I keep it fair. So those are the 4 reasons that I know of about why it's so important to keep your hands inside the baseball. It's quicker, it allows you to wait longer on the pitch, it will give you more power, and it will allow you to keep those inside pitches fair instead of hooking them foul. So those are your comments for today in terms of the keeping your hands inside the baseball. So a lot of you might have heard that phrase before, but hopefully I explained thoroughly as to why that's so important for all hitters. So there's your tip for today. Keep your hands inside the baseball, and in many ways, you'll become a better hitter. Thanks for watching.